Hello, welcome back to Those Two Girls. We got some stuff to talk about. Let's get right to it. Actually, don't we have a little fun game or some shit?
Yes. Okay. I want to play this game with you, and maybe we could do it I don't know if we want to do it every episode, whatever. But I don't know what we should call the game. I'm going to call it Who Said It? So I'm going to read you a quote that either a famous celebrity or famous reality TV star has said recently, and I want you to guess who you think said the quote.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, ready? I'm just going to say it.
But okay, wait. Is it going to be obvious or is it going to be
it might be. I can give you clues.
Okay.
If you ask questions. I can give you clues. But I
be I'm so hyped.
But I kind of feel like you're gonna get this one.
Do I win anything?
All right, ready? Get ready. Yeah. Okay. So who said this? Unable to contain my rage, I slapped him and threw a Rubik's Cube in his direction, which he dodged. To this day, every time I see a Rubik's Cube, it triggers me, pulling me right back to this incredibly dark moment in my life. I can't wait until you figure out who it is.
Okay, they threw a Rubik's Cube at someone.
And slapped someone.
Slapped and... Okay, if you're that close, why didn't the Rubik's Cube make the connection?
Exactly.
He dodged it? Okay. I
have another quote.
Was this a fight on TV?
So this was off camera, but it was about a situation that we know about because this person has talked about it.
Scheana Shay. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Wait, okay. It's so crazy because even when you said it, it felt very come on. If you're going to slap, you better have a knife in hand as well. You better threaten with a knife or a scissor. A Rubik's Cube?
A Rubik's Cube. And so in this quote, she's talking about Brock. And this is when she found out that he cheated on her.
Stop. Wait, why?
Yeah, this
story. This
and
is
so
great.
She wrote this in her new book. You know, she has a new book, My Good Side, coming out. I'm going to read you another quote from Scheana's book, just so you can get an idea of just how silly, dramatic, hilarious it is. Okay.
No, wait.
And I quote, "Instead of wallowing in bed like I wanted to, I put on a brave face. I had an eyelash extension appointment and I decided not to cancel it. When you have your lashes done, you can't get them wet for 48 hours, which worked out well for me."
You're kidding me. Wait a minute.
She's delusional.
She did write this book.
What?
I feel like she actually did write this book.
No, so somebody commented that they were like, I feel like a lot of celebrities get ghostwriters.
Everyone has a ghostwriter. Everyone has a ghostwriter. Literally, it's crazy.
I don't think Scheana Shay did. Oh my god, wait! And something funny after the Rubik's Cube.
This is her diary, things that should have stayed hidden. You should have taken that to the grave.
She should have taken it to the grave.
You can't get your lashes wet for 48 hours.
So it worked out in her favor. Okay, wait.
She thought she was hitting with that. She thought that was fucking words of wisdom. People were gonna pull out a fucking composition book, write it down for future reference.
No, she thought she was hitting. And the Rubik's Cube quote, somebody commented, "You're gonna die." Somebody commented, "I bet Rob would have solved the Rubik's Cube in 7 minutes."
Wow. The fact that I couldn't have even thought of that, that's great. That is
Valerie, and just
top notch.
I have to show you, you have to just read I've been seeing them on TikTok and I've been dying because in one other part of her book, she says that, the Sandoval thing was just so hard on her. And of course, because it was the same time that she found out Brock was cheating, but that Sandoval was so hard on her, but it didn't matter because she had to wake up every morning and put on a brave face for her little girl. Pretty much saying that Sandoval was so intense, but she had to push through and put on a brave face for her little girl every morning.
Honestly is my hero. She's the unsung hero of 2025. No, but the thing is though, okay, there's so many things I want to say right now. Oh my gosh, where do I even start? Brock, how does he feel about this? If you're going to stay with me, let's take this to the, I'm sorry, like, let's just be real. Like, let's take this to the grave forever. Is it right? Absolutely not. He cheated when she was pregnant. Like, but if you're not going to talk about it then, especially when Scandival is happening, and how lucky are you to get all that push off of you? You know, eyes are not on you at that time. Right. But at the same time, she wanted them to be, and she wanted to make it about her, which is why it's like this ongoing thing where everyone's like, has anybody checked on Scheana? Like, even when it's like, it could be like something about Barack Obama, and like someone in the comments is like, has someone checked on Scheana?
No, literally. It's like everyone
her. Like, it's so it's with other people's
literally shit. No, literally. And also, like, I understand that probably money's tight because clearly she put this out to go on, like you had said, to be on the Valley. But my thing is, like, you're talking about physical abuse in your book. Okay, this is physical abuse. You're saying you slapped him. You're throwing Rubik's Cubes. It's like okay, you could say you were mad. You talk about the affair. Fine. Annoying, but okay. It's Scheana. She's going to talk about it. But to give out, like you said, these little details that are, like, kind of incriminating is a little bit wild. Like, keep that to yourself. That's between you and Brock. Keep it to yourself.
If she wants to use the excuse of being all strong and shit because of her daughter, and then she goes and writes a book and narrates it all for her daughter to read in the future, it's like, these things don't match. And at the same time, like, if Brock is going to come out and tell you this so long ago, it was obviously not for you to put in your book. The thing is, though, they probably are tight on money and they're probably okay with this. But if they really give a shit about their daughter, do they not think about how this is going to affect her, period? If you really want to talk about how this is going to affect her.
No, literally, in her mental health.
Like, literally, she was in her mother's womb and her dad was hooking up with someone else.
Yeah, and then it found out my mom is, like, physically throwing shit at my dad, and it's just, like, a toxic relationship. Meanwhile, she probably grew up thinking, like, oh, my parents loved each other and it was so great, and then you find this out, it's like a slap in the face. There was another part in the book that Scheana was, do you remember Dana from Vanderpump Rules? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she was hanging out with Dana, and that Brock was there, and I don't know if they were drunk. I don't remember exactly, but that she turned to Dana, and Dana, like, kissed her. And then they started making out in front of Brock. And that Brock was, like, mad about it. And that Scheana was like, yeah, doesn't feel good, does it?
God, she's so entertaining. Like, how do people, like, get so, like, detached and delusional? Like, it's like, how is that on any level? Oh my God.
No, I don't know. It's just so insane. Like,
it's so crazy. But, like, also it's just like, I am not someone that would ever forgive anyone that cheated on me, especially if I am carrying your child, especially if I'm, you know, engaged, and, like, at the time they were engaged, they weren't even married, whatever the situation was. Yeah. But either way, even if you were just my boyfriend, like, bye. Like, I can't forgive. But if you find it in your heart to forgive, then wouldn't you want to not make that person look bad?
Yeah.
Because, like, also, this is also public opinion now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like, they know they're on a reality TV show. People are going to have their opinions. And now everyone's going to be involved and shit on your husband that you decided to stay with after he did this. So if you forgive him, move on. Don't write about it in your book. Unless, like, maybe you divorce and then, like, later on you want to admit
it. Exactly. Not when you're currently married for him. I feel like it also is just, imagine her bitching to her friends about Brock now, and her friends then talking shit about Brock also. But then what if she's like, wait, don't talk shit about my husband? But it's like, bitch, you put this all out there. Like, I only know these terrible things about your husband, but you expect me to stay silent and, like, not give you my opinion on things. It's like she's opening this can of worms for people to have an opinion. Yeah. And, like, I guarantee you on the Valley, mark my words, I feel like people are going to be talking shit about Brock, and she's going to be on, like, protecting him and saying he's the best dad, he's amazing. And it's like, girl, which one is it? Like, I don't understand what is going on here.
No, absolutely. The whole thing is crazy.
So crazy, right? There were so many more, like, quotes and little bits to the book that I was just like, holy shit, this girl. At one part, she impersonates Lisa Vanderpump, and so she's speaking in a British accent, and it's absolute fucking trash. It's horrible. It's just hilarious. This girl is, and she came out with a new song that I just saw on TikTok. I think it's called, Misunderstood. It's called Misunderstood, so.
But is it, like, Miss, like, as in Mrs. Miss? And
No,
then
like
understood?
she's misunderstood.
Okay. Wow.
And apparently I didn't get too far deep into it, but she does talk shit about what kind of friend Ariana was and basically implying like she wasn't really there for her. Even though she didn't tell anyone about Brock, so how could anyone
Yeah.
be there for her? Like, was
No,
she
and
supposed
that's
to
the
read your
thing though,
mind?
too. It's like, when exactly did she find out? Because I'm pretty sure she found out during Scandival, and she decided,
Yes.
like, she like chose to keep it. So I feel like she even went harder on Tom in those scenes where she's like, "Oh, me," because she was like
Oh.
living this like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say like parasocial because that's not what I want to say, but it's almost like it was her life, but she was
Yes.
reflecting her life through Tom. Like, how
Right.
did you do this? But in reality, it's because it happened to her, you know?
Right.
So it
Right.
was almost like she was like talking in first person, but acting like she's like a spectator, like someone that's like looking on, like
Mm-hmm.
someone that's been best friends with everyone for so long when it just happened to her. And that's
Exactly.
exactly it, right? Because the thing, like the Raquel rumors were coming out. So like Brock got scared.
Yeah, so Brock got scared. Exactly. And that's exactly. And it's funny you bring up like we're talking about the Scandival thing now, but I just came to me. She did say in her book that since she forgave Brock and it happened around the same time, she couldn't find it in her heart to not forgive Tom Sandoval. It just felt very like, I don't know, like hypocritical to forgive Brock, but not forgive Sandoval. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like
Yeah.
when she said it, I was like, you're an idiot, but like, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's just the whole thing is just so fucked to me.
Wait, the thing is though, I guess it does kind of make sense, but at the same time, when you said that, I was thinking opposite because I was going to say like, oh, but she was pregnant, but it was like, oh no, wait, that was she. So I feel like it could have been worse for her, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like Scandival happened years ago, and you literally have been with this man. So
Mm-hmm.
unless you're planning on a divorce, like I mean,
Right.
maybe Brock's in on it too. I don't know because I feel like him leaving his kids and shit, you know, in
That's a whole other
Australia,
thing.
like which we talked about, winter, and then now it's summer, the new
I still
child.
can't believe that.
And like
I
think about
still
it
can't
though,
believe
like
that.
he senses like some sort of responsibility, some sort of cohesiveness with the family. And what does he do? He panics, he dips, he cheats, whatever. Maybe it's a pattern in his life. I don't know. But the fact is, like, if you're going to stay with this man, why do you make him look bad? Like, that's the literal father of your child. And you guys are still together. It's not even like a messy divorce yet. Or
Yeah.
I don't want to, you know, say that about them or like
And I
wish
think
that
the
on them.
crazy thing about this is too that they, like you said, they dodged the Raquel and Brock rumors, right? Like they dodged it. People were talking about it, but it was never proven it was dodged. If she would have just kept her fucking mouth shut, nobody would have found out about this.
Yeah.
Maybe down the road, but like, no, I really don't think so because I don't think
No.
people like care like that. So it was just like, okay,
I
nobody would
think
have
she just
given a
wanted to
shit.
be a bestseller and
Yeah.
truly,
Mhm.
like, because I feel like, you know, we've seen on those reality TV shows where they like come out with a book and it's like, oh my God, I'm a bestseller. Like, it's like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
I
know.
would never buy them. So like I'm just like, who is
Oh,
buying
for
these
sure.
books? I'm like, what?
I feel like someone
Like,
has to like,
no, yeah.
you know, tell everyone else what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Spread
like
it. Like,
whoever,
oh,
yeah,
I read
there's
this, so you don't have to.
there's a girl like she plays the audio recording of Scheana
Oh,
and
I
she just
think I
has her
have seen
reaction. Yeah, and
something.
I'm like, thank you
You
for
know what?
doing this because I would have never read her book or I
You know
wasn't
what
going
it
to.
was though? It was the part where Sheena's addressing the time when they're obviously on Watch What Happens Live and Andy asked
Oh,
her
yeah.
or like them, yeah, her and Raquel, who is
Yes.
hotter between the Toms? And she's like, well, I thought she was gonna say this and then da 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 da.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
Scheana's funny. She's a funny girl.
She's cute.
Hey, I'll give it to her that she is one of those we were just talking about, like J-Lo was like that they just like don't let anything bring them down and they just keep going. So I'll give her that. She's resilient. So good for her.
Yeah.
Good for you, Scheana.
Yeah, no, I feel, I honestly, yeah, no, I don't, never mind.
Best to move on, darling.
Because I feel like there's like, I just feel like I really liked Scheana in the beginning of Vanderpump. Like, she was a good, loyal person. I feel like fame got to her, and I don't know who the fuck that girl is anymore. Like, she's so scattered, and like the shit she says, like, to literally openly say that she's like not, or like not happy for Ariana for the whole Dancing with the Stars thing, but that was always my dream. It's like, shut
Oh
up.
my God. She's
Please
just,
stop
it's too much.
embarrassing yourself. Like, that's so embarrassing. You don't look like a good person. You don't look like a good friend. Like, leave it
Right.
alone.
Right. It's like too
It's
much.
so
It's too much.
embarrassing.
It's
Okay,
too much.
so I did want to get into the whole Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers, which is obviously her husband now of several years.
Yes.
They have an adopted child together, which obviously, you know, Denise adopted on herself, but he wanted to adopt Eloise, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Eloise.
So I am just so shocked, but at the same time, are we? Because going back to that one episode of Real Housewives, you know what I'm talking about. When the Brandy rumors came out and they're walking out of the house and she's like, they're recording, like, you know, the cameras are on, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, shut up, like, or whatever, or I'll
Like, don't
crush
say
your
anything.
hand.
Crazy.
Crush your hand? What the fuck is that shit about? And not just that, this whole thing with like Brandy, that one scene where she says that when the whole thing happened with Denise said, like, don't say anything, like, Aaron will kill me. Like, in retrospect, it's like, okay.
Maybe should have put 2 and 2 together there.
Right.
A little bit.
Exactly. So Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers got married September 8th, 2018.
Yes.
And I guess they had like kind of a tumultuous relationship throughout, but from what we saw on TV, other than that one scene that I just described with the hand squishing, which freaks me out, they seemed pretty okay, like nothing crazy. However, now we're finding out that it has been crazy since July 4th, 2025, which was the alleged blow up of the affair discovery. Okay. So Aaron claims that he confronted Denise after finding selfies and texts and like hotel meetups with her and some man.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. And apparently it was Special Forces star Rudy Reyes, which I didn't watch that show, so I don't know who that is. And of course, Rudy Reyes is like a famous person from New York, but like I don't know who that is. It was on her laptop, but he alleges that she grabbed his phone because apparently he had proof on his phone and completely shattered it and destroyed all the proof, which I have questions about right there because like if we're living in the iPhone world of right now, it's like, do we not just get it on other appliances
devices?
As well? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, do you have a laptop? Is it in your email account? Like, can you log in and get that? Like, what is going on here?
Exactly. So basically, July 16th-ish, Denise is granted a restraining order against Aaron. She is alleging years of physical and emotional abuse, including choking, slapping, multiple concussions, and threats to kill her. And she also has that one picture, which I'm sure we all saw, where it's like her entire eyes just huge, stop, the whole nine. So, mid-July in legal filings, Aaron denies abuse and accuses Denise of long-term substance abuse. That's what was crazy for me. The fact that he's saying that, did you not hear that?
Because no, I didn't hear that.
It kind of makes sense in a sense. Okay, so he says that she was abusing Vicodin, Adderall, and alcohol. When we look back on her behavior, I'm just saying, as someone that like knows how people act, like on certain drugs, X, Y, and Z. I might be medical, maybe not. You don't know me.
No, but it makes it. I don't want to go and say like she was on drugs, but there were certain moments that I definitely thought she was drunk.
And I remember watching Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and her, and he asked her about that sweater incident with Dorit.
That's exactly what I was like, going to bring up. I was like, what was going on there?
Right, like the whole behavior, and not just then, the whole night. Remember when Erica and her are talking, and she goes, thank you, you're welcome. She says both.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's like,
she was so off that night. What? Everyone was like, something's going on here.
Yeah, so it just feels like a lot more than just alcohol because like we've all been wasted, we've all been drunk. And you know what? This is just my opinion. I don't know. I cannot say that. But these are his claims that he's making. But either way, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean she's she like committed any crime or anything against him, but who knows? On July 21st, there's a police report filed. But I think this is so funny, okay? Because Aaron files this police report about how she assaulted him and destroyed his phone
Right.
on July 4th. And not just that.
Okay.
Okay, so why didn't you file it sooner? I'm just saying. Not just
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I remember hearing about this on TMZ, watching it. So I looked up the date. It was literally like 4 days before that. So he knew by coming out publicly on TMZ, he's like, fuck, I need to file a police report to make this obvious, like to make this like legit.
Yeah, he's like, I have to start building a case for myself.
Exactly.
And he needs you need papers. I wonder though too, when she like the physical abuse and the concussions and things like that, did she go to the hospital? Does she have like medical records, or is it just like this is just all so wild to me.
It is. And just wait, because there's like something coming up that's like, I was like,
Okay.
wait, what? Okay. So obviously, I don't know if we know, but you know, Leanne and I have spoken about this, and it's detrimental about Aaron allegedly. Well, now we know. You know what? Fuck this. He did it. He put her dog to sleep. I don't know what the hell. Even if the dog was sick, even if the dog had cancer, I don't give a shit, bro. You call her up and you let her know that the vet is pushing for this, or whatever the hell the case may be. You don't just put people's animals to sleep and like.
No, and I'm sorry that animals are part of your family. You all grieve it together. Like I have put, and you too, like we have had to put animals down when they're sick or they're old or something comes up, and like you call your entire family, you call your aunts, you tell everyone like, hey, he is not doing well. Like the doctor's saying we need to put him to sleep. Like, do you guys want to come say your goodbyes? Like, it's not looking well. How are you just going to put an animal down without just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, do it? What is that? That's weird. That's fucking wrong.
It's crazy to me. But
and he said, didn't he say that like, oh, well, she didn't even care about the animals, or she was never like a part of their lives or something?
Allegedly,
like,
but I genuinely do not believe that. I mean, if they were living together and the dogs were there, let's be fucking real.
Like,
I don't believe it, really anything that man says. He just seems like he just has those eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy eyes.
And if you're gonna euthanize a person's like you're trying to get to her. I feel.
Yes.
Notice how he's come out on TMZ, X, Y, and Z, but her team has stayed quiet for the most part. In the sense that like people have tried to reach out for an interview and she's like, fuck no, like not yet. We're taking it to court. You know, so that to me that speaks volumes about like who's who, you know? And not just that, the fact that she's going to his house and he calls the cops, he leaves, right? So she goes to go get the rest of her dogs because she's like, this man just euthanized one of them. I want the rest of them with me. You know,
scary as fuck.
Goes to the house. By the way, his parents and his brother live there. It's her house.
Wait, his parents and her adult brother live. Her brother or his brother? His brother live in her house.
She pays it. This is under her name. This is her fucking house, and they're not leaving. She tells them to get the fuck out. Listen, she walks in and apparently and he leaves the scene because he's like with the restraining order, blah, 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 whatever.
Right.
The cops are called onto the scene and the parents are claiming that she was like pointing fingers and she almost hit the brother. But it's like, bro, she didn't touch anyone. Like, relax. But apparently like the cops like left the scene because they're like, oh, nothing here happened. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen with the whole euthanasia of the dog. Like, I mean, like that's hurtful, but like, I don't know how you can prove that if the dog really was sick, which I'm sure it was. But at the same time, it's just the premise. You don't do that without telling someone that loves the dog.
Exactly. Right.
Even,
are
like,
you going to get arrested for
the
putting the dog down? No. But like, is it a fucked up thing to do? Yes. Like, not inform anyone. The daughters. Yeah. Like, I'm sure they all loved this dog.
Yeah. No, it's messed up. Crazy. And if she wants her dogs back from her house, give them to her.
Exactly.
I'm pissed about this.
Exactly.
So this is the part where I find weird on her camp's part, you know, that I told you that like there's been like, I guess, multiple black eye incidents, right? Yes. Most recently on early August, so this month, so right after this whole euthanasia debacle went on with the cops and whatever, a couple days later Denise is spotted with another black eye. It's huge. However, her camp has come to the defense on saying that it was caused by microneedling with PRP.
Not
abuse.
Wait, is it just one eye?
It's one eye, but just like her pictures. And I'm not saying,
Okay.
listen, I don't know what the hell went on. And we're going to find out. I feel like it's all going to come to light. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like, why would her team say this? I feel like it devalues her original statement with the black eye. They look so similar.
They look,
If those are the pictures that I'm seeing and that's actually what they're referring to with the PRP and the other one, I'm like, why would they say that? They're like ruining her case if she's like 100% like telling the truth. I feel like her team shouldn't have even answered to it. They should have just like left it.
Let it just stay quiet. If you're staying quiet about everything else, why come out just about that and say, nope, wrong, that's not it?
Yes, exactly. And I guess it was
so
public
silent.
speculation because like after all this, is he still going and like hitting her? I don't know if there was like a whole like uproar about it. I don't know why they would have to like come and say this. But, and I'm not saying that like, oh, like she could, I feel like she is telling the truth. Come on, let's be real. But at the same time, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I have like a lawyer perspective on this. I wouldn't do that. Like her lawyer should have been like, no, absolutely not. Because I feel like on a public perception, like, I mean, maybe nobody's like comparing eye to eye, but at the same time, it's like, why is she so bruisey? She's a drinker, like that, like he's alleging, which I mean, from what I, obviously I know, blood thinning, like the whole nine, you're an easy bruiser. Like if you're going to bruise like that from PRP, then how do we not know that wasn't, and just one eye out of the two?
Yeah, because then like his camp can come and say like, well, it was from microneedling and unless she didn't go to the hospital immediately after and there's no like, or she didn't file a release report, if there's no paper record on it, like you saying, it's kind of like you're making your case look like a fraud. How are we going to believe you? It's giving like Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively vibes right now, where it's just like, I don't know who
Amber Johnny.
This person's, Amber Johnny. This person's saying this person's saying that. Now he's saying that. That's like a fucking mess, dude. Like, I feel like Aaron's an idiot. He should stay silent. And her team is an idiot. Stay fucking silent and take it to court. See you in court. Like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? That was stupid. That's stupid because then his team is just going to come and say out and say, oh, well, the other one was microneedling too. So
yeah. So no, at the end of the day, like, I just feel like I really hope the best for Denise. If it's true that, because he's claiming that she needs a full-blown intervention, which I don't know, but I mean, she hasn't looked physically, obviously she's gorgeous, but like, just like
I
from
know
the episodes of Housewives, it's just like,
we can tell something's off. I mean, one thing is for certain, I think they both need help. Like you both are in the wrong. You both need help. And like, this is just getting really ugly and messy, and just go through your lawyers. Like, just stop putting shit out there in the public. Go through your lawyers and handle it quietly and privately, please. Like, I don't need to hear about all this. It's juicy, so it makes for great like talking. But at some point, you know what I mean? It feels like icky and just like it's so getting gross. It's getting ugly. I don't like this anymore. I don't like it. It's ugly, and I feel bad because they both need help. Like he was weird. Don't you remember that one dinner where he was like talking about, I don't even know what he was talking about. You remember the like literally the infamous dinner where
I know what he was talking about, but he was being a little wild about that.
Both like he's abusive. I just don't like it.
Yeah. And I feel like she just has like this like cyclical thing where she gets like in these relationships with such toxic men. Like, let's not forget Charlie Sheen. Come on. Like, that was the craziest thing at the time. And wild. I just feel like from seeing Denise, like, she just seems like such a good person with a good heart that means well. So if she is, using substances, I mean, I don't know. Wish her the best. I hope the best for her. He's a piece of shit. I know it. I can see it.
Yeah.
The eyes don't lie, Chico. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the fact that she had this OnlyFans when this man is so freaking jealous and he was the one that was taking the content of her, like the pictures and everything.
And this is why it probably got so weird. He probably got so jealous and possessive, turned abusive, like tale as old as time. We see it happen all the time where they just can't handle that she's getting all this attention from men. And he's like, oh, wait, what? Fuck that. And then takes it out on her. It's just, it's really fucked up. It's fucked up.
But it's almost like self-sabotage. Like you want to put yourself in a position where maybe she will cheat to see. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but we need one. Let's go. Hello.
Yeah. No, literally, we need one. Like, so weird.
Like something weird.
What happened? What did you say? I missed that.
No, can we like really like pull this apart? Because like that's weird. Like there's like a lot of psychological shit going on here.
A lot. Okay, so I want to move on to someone else. MGK. Machine Gun Kelly. Okay.
Right.
He was just on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And he pretty much straight up says he thinks he's an alien. And I'm gonna tell you what he said, because I think you're gonna be a little, I can already see your face. You're like, what the fuck? So Andy asks him how old he is because he looks very young. So Andy's like, how old are you? You look very young. And MGK's like, it's a weird thing, dude. Like, I don't even know my age. I don't even know if my age exists. And Andy like starts laughing and he's like, oh, so you're kind of like Mariah Carey, where you think your age is like very fluid and you don't really have like a connection to it. And then MGK goes on and says that he doesn't know many facts about his life. Like, for instance, he says his skin will rip apart, like will rip open, and then it'll heal very quickly. So he's like an ultra healer. And so then Andy's like, I mean, so do you think you could be like otherworldly? Are you saying you're from another world? And then MGK says that he's asked his mom if there was any period of time where she went missing on Earth. Like, did a slender creature ever take you? And she said that she did, like, at one point feel like she got abducted. And then he also felt like he said he doesn't even know who his dad is. So, like, it was not a joke. Like, Andy was laughing about it, and I was kind of like, what? But I think he's, like, dead serious that he thinks he is an alien. Like, he's half human, half alien.
Wait, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like, the craziest thing is, too, is, like, Megan Fox probably ate that shit up. She's like, you are an alien.
And so am I, babe.
We were aliens in our past life. And, like, crazy shit. Like, I don't even, like, it doesn't surprise me that he says this. It just surprises me that he was on Which One Happens Live.
That's the most surprising thing.
Like, him and Andy Cohen having this conversation is like probably the most surprising thing, because I could see him saying this on like a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Like, oh yeah, my mom, she I don't know, one day I asked her and she said she could have been abducted by a slender being, which really explains my 0% body fat,
and also my ability,
like, it's like, what do you mean you heal so fast?
Bro, it's giving Megan Fox saying that her blood was baby blood.
Oh my gosh, do you see what I mean? Maybe they are soulmates. They're one and the same. Like, nurses barging through the door, doctors of all sorts, just being like, you are the youngest blood we've ever seen. How is it possible?
How is it possible? And your boyfriend, his skin, it just heals so quickly. We need to okay, if that was the case, they would be missing. They would be in like a center that the FBI created. They would be undergoing so many tests. Like, we wouldn't know where they were. You know what I mean? Like, we would be studying them.
You know what, though? I just realized, do you remember when they did like a whole, like, they drink each other's blood and shit? Mm-hmm. So he got Megan's blood in him. That's why he healed so fast. She's got that baby blood.
Wait, I think you're onto something.
I'm just saying, like, I'm connecting the dots. I'm like, wait a minute. If she's the one with the baby blood, that obviously they heal faster than us, I'm sure, more collagen and everything. She passed it on to him. See, do you see what I'm saying?
No, okay.
See, he's not lying.
He's not lying. He's just like under a spell.
The whole thing is bizarre, to be honest. I don't know how people are like so comfortable with just saying this crazy ass shit. But he's very open about talking about how he takes shrooms all the time. So maybe he was just like tripping when he was like,
he was on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah.
He took too many shroom tablets, and he was like, I'm an alien. I don't know who my father is. My mom was abducted, and yeah, my skin heals super fast. So there's that.
Remember when he said, "I am weed"? He's alien. He's weed.
One of the comments were like, we live in the comments. One of the comments was like, has Eminem ever lied about anyone? Because you remember their beef.
No, they were serious. There was like a lot of beef going on there. Yeah.
Serious beef. So funny. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I'm like,
no, but that's great.
MGK, sit the fuck down and relax, please.
There's this song. I saw this actual interview with MGK, and there's this song on his album, apparently a new album, whatever, called Coraline. Yeah, and they were like,
really?
Yeah, Coraline. Or like Miss Coraline. I don't know, whatever. But either way, I guess they were asking him what it was about. And apparently he was like out one night and there was this one girl that came up to him and his friends and was like, "Oh my God, I'm a huge fan." And she like pointed out to like where she was, like the bar, and all her friends like at the window were like going nuts. So he's like, "Oh," like he thought it was so cute and like funny and whatever. And she's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And he's like, "Yeah, anything." And she's like, "Yeah, me and my friends want to know like how in the world you fumbled Megan Fox." And then one of the friends, I guess, made her kind of take it back and like ask something else.
Wait, that's hilarious.
Yeah. And so when she was like, I guess, going back to where she was, she almost got hit by a car and they like saved her life. And he goes, if she wouldn't have taken it back, we probably wouldn't have taken it back. I haven't heard the song. I don't know what it's about, but apparently this is what it's based on. I don't know. I gotta hear it now.
Oh my God, that's so. When you said Coraline,
I thought it was gonna be his daughter, right? Or
well,
like
no,
yeah, like the movie, but
like
I
the
was
movie,
like,
yes,
with his daughter.
yeah,
like
exactly, yeah. So that's why, like, my reaction was like, because me and Val were like obsessed with Coraline in high school. Like, I think we went to the movies to watch it like 5 times. No fucking joke. Like, we're obsessed. So I was just like,
we have to watch it again. Remember how we like said that we would watch it when we were old ladies?
Yes,
we have to do it.
I mean, we're 34. We're practically old ladies now. So
our age. Stop freaking exposing us, all right?
Exposed.
Listen, we're age fluid.
Well, like Mariah. MGK. I don't know my age anymore. At this point, I don't even know who my dad is either.
Saying that, actually. I'm going to be like, listen,
I'm age fluid.
I don't know how old I am.
My parents said 1991, but also, can we really believe them? Because my birth certificate, you've seen it. It's sketchy from Puerto Rico. It doesn't even have the time I was born. Mm-hmm. That's very sketch. And it was signed 2 days later after my birthday. That is fucking sketchy. Okay.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
No, you know what? And now that we think about it, it's like both of us took a plane to like come here. Like, think about it. Anything can happen. Documents get lost. Our parents.
I'm pretty sure I had to pass the Bermuda Triangle and something happened there.
You know what? Something happened.
Something.
I like that though. I like the age fluidity.
I like it too.
Mariah would.
I was like, you know what? Me too. Me too, Mariah. Me too, MGK. I too am age fluid. Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for that. Okay, wait, did we want to talk about any Love Island stuff? Because the reunion is happening this week in New York.
Yeah, no, well, so a couple of things. I mean, I don't like bringing her up because I feel like truly she's the Andrea of this season. Like, if you watch last season, Andrea was that one girl that was just like making a fool of herself. But like on the show, she was good. But afterwards, it was like she was just like nonstop posting stuff, embarrassing things. It was just like a lot. So I feel like that's the same energy Sierra's giving. And so she did post this thing the other day where it was like, "Oh, I don't want to be your dream girl. I want to be your nightmare." It was like the voiceover and she's just walking down and she like titles it like, you know, like basically making sure you read the lyrics, especially since on the show she had told Nick like, "Oh, I'm your dream girl." Like swearing like she's Nick's dream girl. So it's very much referencing that, but she deleted it. But either way, it was posted. We saw it already.
Okay, this is my thing with especially people like celebrities. Why are you deleting things? The internet remembers everything, and people, it's funny because I saw the video because she posted it, and then immediately it was like the first thing that popped up on my TikTok right before she deleted it. And then people were saying she deleted it, and I'm like, dude, girl, a bunch of people already saw it, and people like screen record. They make things. Yeah. Honestly,
like once it's posted, girl, write it out.
Write
it
out.
You did it. Someone filmed it. Like, "Hey, can you film this for me?"
Right.
As you're like walking down, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Write it out.
So
I don't know, but
she was
either
like,
way, it's working out for her, I guess, because she's still getting attention, so that's fine. Okay, another person on Love Island, obviously, that gets spoken about all the time is Huda, and allegedly there was like all these rumors circulating that she was not going to be attending the reunion, but apparently she's in New York right now, so
she'll be there.
She'll be there, hopefully.
I did see that she was gonna start recording music. Apparently, she like signed with a label, and she's gonna go into a music career. And I also did see that Alandra was like, I don't know if it was like TikTok Live or like Instagram Live or whatever, but that she was gonna start taking acting classes and apparently become an actress now.
I
So
mean, go for it. We'll see.
we'll see how it
I
goes.
know Huda can sing. I'm sure Landria can act. So we'll see. I don't
We'll
know.
see.
I mean, to me, it's just like two different worlds to like try to like infiltrate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like Love Islanders can be influencers and they can go that route. I don't know if they can infiltrate the world of like Hollywood, but maybe they'll be the
Maybe.
first. I'm not sure. But to me, I don't like mixing that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It feels weird. It's like when I think Alex Earl was in like the new Happy Gilmore and
I
like
hated that. But
there's
not even that, but she was on her podcast at least. So it felt like, do you know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
feel like she was like just
There's
making
also
a.
like Lily Pons. I feel like did she go that route? She went like the music route, right? Lily Pons. She's like a sing. She like has music.
Oh, yeah, but that didn't work out.
That didn't work out. And then there was the one guy that he was a big YouTuber when we were in college, the Jimmy guy. Jimmy, he was like an obnoxious frat boy type vibes, and he's in like movies. He's like a legit actor now.
I'm sure it can
It's just,
happen.
but it's weird though.
These
It
are
is
people
weird.
that work their way up from YouTube and like clipping videos and like doing a lot of content and seeing the
Yeah,
behind the scenes where they know how to direct, they know how to pretend, they know how to act already. Like a lot of that shit is fake.
is
These
acting.
people are Love Island. I don't know about the Love Island to Hollywood pipeline. I've never heard of
That
it. It sounds a little wild to me.
it's wild. Like it makes sense if maybe they were like theater kids or like maybe they were like musicians on the side, but maybe she's good at it. I don't know. Maybe she has a
Yeah,
hidden
no,
talent we don't
and
know about.
actually, in fact, I feel like I don't know though because Huda does have a lot of talent. But I think people see her more as a personality than like someone they're
Yeah.
gonna listen to musically. I don't know, but I'm sure. I'm sure we'll see.
I'm sure we'll see. I will say though, I think if she is or if you are going to go that route, I think better for them to do it right out of the gate so we just like maybe get a little more used to it. Our minds like, "Oh, whatever, where she was on Love Island." But now she just like really turned into a musician or an actress versus like getting out of Love Island, going that influencer route for a while and then being like, "Hey, I just think I'm going to act or like make a song because like whatever." It's like Addison Rae now that she's like sings and like has music. She started on TikTok and now she has Diet
Yeah, but
Pepsi and a
like
whole
I
ass
don't
album.
know. It just feels so different because it's like Addison Rae was like dancing and she was like, being a performer. And then
Performer.
like Huda, people love her because of her personality and her rawness or like hate her because of like how dramatic she is.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like when you know so much about a person, it's really hard to just see them as like what do you know about Dua Lipa? Like, you know what I mean? Like she seems nice, but I don't know. I've never seen her have a crash out. I've seen
No.
Huda. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we know her too much. Like to like, but we'll see. I guess we'll see.
I get what you're saying. But I guess the good thing is she has a solid fan base already, so she'll
Yeah,
she'll
but
do
are they
just
just
she'll
gonna
do just
follow her
fine.
into like music to the death? Like I don't know.
She'll do
I
just
feel like
fine.
they'll. I liked her like gym vibe.
Yeah, because she wasn't that her job? Like she was like a fitness instructor or like
She's
a
been
coach.
like a fitness influencer for a
Yeah.
while because I know like even when she went on the show, she already had like 300,000 followers or something.
Well, if
So I
that's
don't
her
know
dream,
why she wouldn't
then whatever.
just
Maybe it was always her dream. Maybe Alandra always wanted to be an actress, but good for them that they have like the platform and like the ability to do it now.
go get it. Go
Get
get
it,
it.
girls. Get it, girls. Okay, wait. I know we touched on this really quickly before, but I just want to talk about it really quick. It could be fast, but Larsa's face and her saying that it was an allergic reaction to PRF microneedling. And while she's saying this, mind you, she's recording, right? She's like telling us in recording with the most intense fucking filter on her face. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, if you want to convince us that that's your real face, why do you have the most slimming, smoothing face filter? Like, Larsa,
No,
babe.
it's so crazy. And like we've spoken about it before, how they definitely are using filters on these housewives because when you see that raw footage, like on the red carpet from another company or whatever, it's like, wait,
Yep.
what? They don't look like this on my TV, like when they're
Yep.
like on their show. So she goes, oh, yeah, no, because she's defending herself, saying, obviously, the whole facial treatment gave her an allergic reaction. She's been puffy, X, Y, and Z. But like, no, like literally you look at it and you perfectly can like tell how overfilled she is.
Yes.
Especially what gives it away for me are these like smile lines here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really look at them and where they're supposed to be and where they are? Because that's how much she's filled. It's
yes.
so wild and it's so black and white for me. So it's like, okay. Yeah, we all know we don't all know, but we can speculate that you guys already do use filters. She's like, oh, wait till you see the reunion. You know, you guys all know what I look like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, honey, they have,
They have a filter at the reunion. Dude, her cheeks were about to fucking pop out. Like, it was like, how much filler did you put in those things, girl? Like,
and her lips too, though. Like those, like, I don't know.
It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I hope that she gets work done to like dissolve it or something because she has total blindness. And also, who the hell is that injector that is just like continuing to inject her face? That's wild. That is honestly wild.
This gives me like a flashback to Lisa. You know,
yes, I was thinking of her too.
Just like, but she looks so much better now because she got so much of it dissolved, and like they do own their own med spa and everything. But like, still, like, no injector had the balls to be like, Lisa, like, I think we need a break. It's like they'll keep pushing it. I don't know what it is, to be honest, because it's like it's your work. So it's like, why are you okay with like it's like a billboard? Like these people are on TV. It's a free billboard for you, like for your work. And
why
you're
would
gonna
you
just
want her walking around like that?
Fill them. But maybe it's just that sense of like not being able to say no because you don't want to make them feel bad. I don't know. I can't decide, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, the good thing with Lisa is I think like the next reunion, in the following reunion after her face was like blown up like that, she did say, she's like, yeah, I looked back and I looked fucking crazy. So at least she like realized it. She was like,
took the feedback.
Yeah. She took the feedback. She was like, you know what? You guys were right. I did look fucking insane. Like, I dissolved a lot of it. And now she looks better. I mean, you can still tell she has a shit ton in her face, but like, at least it looks better now.
No, and she was honest about it. I think she said she dissolved like 70% of it or something. Because I think it drives me crazy too when people say that they dissolved all their lip filler in one fucking session. No, you did not.
Mm-hmm.
No, from experience, when I had to dissolve all of my lips, and I didn't even have that much filler to begin with, and it was like 4 sessions. No joke.
That's crazy.
To like completely go back to normal and then start over again. So.
And if that's 4 for you, imagine how much for these women, like who have like pillow face. Imagine.
And the thing is, I only got them injected twice ever, and these people do injections every couple of months. They just keep pushing it. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. I really, really don't.
But they need someone to speak up, man.
That's the thing. Like, I cannot imagine if I ever. Like, if I was an injector, if that was the field I was in, and someone walked in looking like that, and they're like, yeah, so I need a little more up here and a little more right. I would be like, bitch, no. Like, I'm sorry.
And also, you know, I'm like, why are all these people with allergic reactions suddenly on TV? Remember Vanna on God. All these overfilled people decide to have allergic reactions at the same damn time. I don't get it. Listen, if you're having an allergic reaction, stay home for the rest of the day. You're probably taking Benadryl. You're going to pass the fuck out for the rest of the day. You're not going to be on TV. These people are lying.
Also, maybe if every time you go get your face done, you have an allergic reaction, stop injecting your damn face.
Well, no. Damn. Vanna said it. What was it? It was the feathered pillows. Okay,
yes.
They ask for a different type of pillow. I'm sure they'll accommodate. You know, I'm sure you're staying at a hotel that can probably provide something. Either way, like, did you take the sheet off and rub your face in the fucking feathers? Because I'm pretty sure there's a couple of barriers between you and the feathers. I'm just saying. I'm just using logic. I'm using my brain right now. I'm not being like, you know. And then not just that. You haven't even slept in the house yet, and you already have an allergic reaction walking in.
No, I'm sorry. As someone who has the most sensitive skin in the world, that is such fucking bullshit. Like, what is that?
It's like girl.
No, and then she was like, you guys, I don't look like that. Like, look at my Instagram pictures. And I'm like, you mean the ones that are highly edited? Like, what in the world? Like, do you think we're stupid? Do you guys think we're dumb? Larsa coming out, like, do you really think we're stupid? You're on camera, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying right now?
No, it's
what are you saying?
It's like literally like good cameras too. Like, we can see your pores.
This is so funny because do you remember last episode I was telling you that I was gonna get a PRF facial and I was like excited, and now all of a sudden all this shit comes out of like everyone having allergic reactions, and I'm like, okay, what is happening? Like, I don't understand. Is it the PRF facial? Or are you guys fucking idiots? Like, what is this? What is
I don't
this?
know. That's crazy.
Crazy.
But I don't know if it's a sign. No, it's not, because they're great.
I'm still gonna do it.
Do it.
I'm still gonna do it. I need collagen in my face, and I don't know. These bitches are just lying about everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't understand what all these like allergic reactions are.
It's just like silly. I mean, I used to get microneedling done like I haven't this year, but I typically get it like 2 or 3 times a year. And I'm telling you, like, I have very sensitive skin, and like I've never had an allergic reaction from like microneedling. And so these people are saying, it's just, I'm like, you guys, this doesn't make any sense.
Especially with your own blood. I feel like that's probably, you should look into that if you're.
Why are you allergic to your own blood? Like,
I mean, that sounds like autoimmunity. You know what I mean? Like, why is your body attacking and like a foreign thing that's not foreign? Like,
right.
It's your own blood.
It's your own blood. No, that's so weird. So weird.
But whatever. We're just going to say they're all telling the truth. And that's that.
We believe you guys.
Feel better.
Take some Benadryl, like you said, and hope it goes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you not sleepy after your Benadryl? Like, if you really had an allergic reaction, like, you're not going to do a freaking interview. You're gonna be like, I'm sorry, I have to cancel. My face is blown the fuck up. I just took a Benadryl. I need to take a fucking nap, and I'm annoyed.
No, literally.
No, that's so crazy. And also in the video, she's like not even moving her face. She's so like Kim Kardashian coded, especially when you watch like obviously like the first, second season.
Yes.
It's literally night and day, and that ass. Let's be real. Wait, what are we talking about? This is the woman that says she doesn't have a BBL.
Yep.
We can just leave it at that. Like,
we'll leave it at that, okay? Leave it at that, Larsa.
Done. It's been fun.
But we gotta run.
We're gonna make some dim sum.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
That sounds really good. That sounds fucking good.
Damn. Now I'm in a bad mood because I'm not gonna have dim sum. I'm so annoyed. I told my husband to get me like something specific, and he's like, yeah, so I'm gonna go to Jimmy John's. And I'm like, I don't fucking want Jimmy John's. Like
BLT.
No, that's what I said. I was like, I guess get me a BLT. Like,
can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with a BLT. I'm like, add some turkey in there and whatever.
Call it a day.
It'll be fine. Call it a day. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Till next time.
Next week.